about that this late in the season. We're a fouling team up 3, always. And so, obviously you think, you're going to make a free throw or 2 to put it out of reach. But, I'm not going to yell in front of the team. If he misses both, foul. So, we know what we do, and I related to a few individuals, and we got to take that foul. We do it all year. For my eternity as a coach, I'm going to foul up 3.
Are there benefits in terms of so much has been about growth? This is a hard way to learn, but can a team learn from these things?
Yeah, that point right there, obviously. We did it a few games ago as well and won in overtime when we should have taken a foul, the OKC game. So you like to see that, especially from some veterans, no doubt. We got to know that and understand that. And this late in the season, yes, you can go through them, but like I said, after 70, 80-plus games almost, you got to know what we're doing there.
What did you think about Dillon's performance tonight? It seemed like he was pretty keyed up from the opening possession of the game.
Yeah, there were some positives for the game. Obviously, one of our best starts of the year. They fought back into it, and we kind of dug ourselves back out to take that late lead. Felt like we outplayed them for a majority of the game, and Dillon was a big part of that. Playing through the fouls, we had a ton of guys in 4 or 5 fouls, and they played through it. Obviously, made big shots and was locked in for his matchup. And great job by him as well as some others. Just like I said, just that last 8 seconds, we'd love to have back.
I was going to ask you about the start to the game. You said you wanted your guys to guard Luka differently, more aggressively. How do you think they did, particularly in that first quarter?
Yeah, they were great. Denying physicality, making it hard for him, and he wasn't the most enthused about or active trying to get the ball back, so we did our job as far as that. So we loved our start. As good as you can ask for, 42 in the first quarter.
What do you think about the flagrant 2 on Alvin?
Nowadays, anything's a flagrant 2. That might have been a normal technical 10 years ago, but they get in a bumping match, and if he's grabbed and gets the guy off him, like I said, it's a little soft nowadays, so you got to understand that and know how they're going to call it.
You changed the coverage pretty quickly on Luka with Kyrie when he's cooking. What's the determination process into we're going to start doubling him, or we want to go one-on-one with him time and again?
Which with who?
With Kyrie when he gets going.
Yeah, it's a mix. If we can hold one down and focus on the other, we'll do that, and then one gets going, we'll switch it up a little bit. And so the main thing was giving them different looks, putting different bodies on people today, and then just keeping them off balance. And so we switched it up quite a bit with our bigs and smalls, and better results in general. But when you have 2 really good scorers, one a lot of times is going to be open to try to get loose, and they did that.
Coach, with 80 free throw attempts tonight, how are you able to convey to your team to keep playing through when there's so much slowing down of when the fouls are being called?
It's hard. The first quarter you let us play through everything almost, and then they start calling it tight in the second. And so that's the message: is be consistent. From the refs, but our guys got to adjust and understand how they're calling it. But it is tough when first part of the game everybody's getting to play and go through everything, and then they switch it up pretty quickly. So you got to understand that and not get the stupid ones that kind of get you Dillon's 5th, or we had guys all across the board in foul trouble. So you got to adjust, and that's what it was tonight. Tighter, called tighter than most games.
After Luka got the bucket that kind of sealed it, he seemed to have something to say to you. What was going on there?
I don't understand Slovenian, so I don't know.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.